everyone, so my name is Trang, and as you can remember from my introductory speech, I have a Pomeranian named Zoe that I adopted a few months ago. And today I'm going to be teaching everyone how to make Zoe's meals because we don't feed her the normal kibble diet. We feed Zoe a brand called The Honest Kitchen, which is basically dehydrated human grade FDA approved food where they don't advise humans to eat the food. It's also gluten-free and it has some organic parts to it, and this is why we like feeding this to her. They say for a dog that's about 30 pounds that's not active, you feed it a cup per meal. However, if the dog is active, about 2 cups per meal. Well, since Zoe is about 7 pounds and she's extremely active, she goes running a lot, she eats about 3/4 of a cup per meal, which is 6 tablespoons. And so for Zoe's meal, we obviously require the food. For every cup measurement, it is a cup of water to mix in with the dehydrated food. So since she gets 3/4 cup of food, she gets 3/4 cup of water to prepare her meal. So you obviously need water, a microwave to heat it, water for her to drink, a tablespoon to measure, a spoon to mix, and also we like to use 1 cup measurement because that way when we transfer the food, it won't spill out of the measuring cup and it's more clean, as you can say. And of course you need the dog to eat the food. So let's go ahead and get started. The website says that you can mix the flavors for the dog so it doesn't taste the same. And for Zoe, we have about 4 flavors of boxes for her. And every now and then I like to mix them up, give her a variety. So she always has something different. And this would be the average tablespoon that I would give her. And I just transferred into the cup. And since today I'm only doing 2 flavors, I will split them half and half. And the flavor I'm giving her right now, which would be a turkey-based flavor with vegetables, it's called Embark, and it smells pretty good. And this is what the dry food looks like. It just looks like a bunch of grass to me. And this flavor would be a chicken flavor. It smells delicious. It actually smells like ramen noodles. And so we'll go ahead and grab 3 tablespoons from here. Now, the Honest Kitchen, they actually, on the boxes and on their website online, they actually have recipes to bake your dog goods using the Honest Kitchen. And there are some meals where you can add your raw meats or vegetables. And this is about what her average meal looks like with us. And as you can see, it's all dried up. So we just go ahead and transfer it into her dog bowl, just like that. And since we have her water heated already, I said it's about 3/4 of a cup, I like to slowly add it in, just like that. I add about half the amount first, and you go ahead and mix it up. The food, when you first mix it in, it has a soupy-like consistency, but the box says you can wait about up to 10 minutes, and the food will start to rehydrate and plump up again. But when you first make the food, you don't want it to be too plumpy, you want it to be more soupy. So you want it with a very watery consistency when you first do it. And as you can see, her food's still a little clumpy. And you can actually see parts of the vegetables that they have in there. Sometimes they have larger chunks of carrots in some of her meals. And cranberries and all that. And so, as you can see, it's still a little thick, so I'm going to add a little bit of more water to it. And there's Zoe looking at me making her meal because she's a little hungry. Alright, and usually this is the consistency I like to get it to when the food is fully rehydrated. I don't like her food, as I said, to be too dry. It's not enjoyable for her, and she usually won't eat her full meal if it's that way. I give it about 5 minutes, no more, maybe like 2 to 5 minutes actually, depending on how wet I make her food to begin with. But since today we are doing a demonstration, I will let this be Zoe's consistency for her food. She will eat it if it is this consistency. It's just a little bit messy. That's not a problem. I like to let her lick the spoon sometimes, just to see if she'll like the flavor. And it never fails. Alright. And so, I like to measure about half a cup of water for her for drinking. I like to pour it in. Of course she doesn't drink it all, I just like to give a little more than less. And now we will go ahead and serve Zoe her meal. Here you go, Zoe. Alright, and so that's how we make Zoe's Honest Kitchen meals. They do have a website, which is basically www.thehonestkitchen.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed my video.